approaching insolvency of Social Security has been a topic of national concern since the 90s and a topic of congressional procrastination for just as long. The can has been kicked down the road so far, there's not much road left. The fund is expected to start running dry as early as 2033, in 7 years, 7 months, and 15 days, to be precise. The problem? Too many people are living longer and drawing benefits with not enough young people paying in. Unless something is done to change that, retired Americans who qualify will still be getting Social Security money, but not all of it, about 80% of what the current retirees get. But now a new bipartisan effort in Congress is aiming to change all that. Republican Senator Bill Cassidy and Democratic Senator Tim Kaine are introducing a plan they say could save Social Security. They write in a Washington Post op-ed today that there is a nationwide appetite to implement a bipartisan, common-sense plan like ours. Waiting until the Social Security Trust Fund is on the eve of crisis would have difficult and preventable consequences. Congress should seize the moment. Joining us now is Republican Senator from Louisiana, Bill Cassidy. Senator, great to have you here. So, is Congress going to seize the moment? You've been warning about this crisis for years. Nobody seems to do anything about it.
Well, I don't know if we're going to seize the moment. I wish I could tell you absolutely, but you're right. History would say bet against it. But what Senator Kaine and I have is a way that balances the kind of politics. It puts forward a good policy. It addresses that 20% shortfall that you mentioned doesn't happen. And along the way, it pays for Social Security. Now, we're setting it up as good as we can. I love this show. Maybe that'll prompt my colleagues to get into action.
All right. So if your plan passes, people will get every penny that they paid into back out of it, yes?
Absolutely. And then some people will get a little bit more. For example, we have something where if you're over 80 and you're like less than 200% of federal poverty level, we give you a little extra. We have work incentives in there. We do something for pastors. Sometimes pastors, when they're 20, elect not to go into Social Security. And then when they're 65, they can't get Medicare. We do something kind for them. So we do things that fix problems, that actually help others, put in work incentives. That's a good thing. And we also bail it out. I love our plan.
So what are the chances you can get your colleagues to agree?
Well, so I'm speaking to people now, so is Senator Kaine. And do we just want to let this coast along, doing a disservice to the American people, allowing it to go down bankrupt, at which point the solutions are more drastic, or do we want to be proactive? Imagine that, Congress being proactive.
It's hard to imagine.
Yeah, I'm pushing to be proactive.
But you know, listen, Social Security is a sacred trust for Americans. This is a contract we have had with generations of Americans. You work hard. We're going to take this money of yours. We're going to put it away for you so when you're old and you don't have a job anymore and you can't work anymore, it's going to be there for you. A lot of people have started to lose faith in this. 83% of Gen Xers don't even believe that they will get their Social Security.
Absolutely. That's why we got to fix it now. Under our plan, everybody gets all the benefits that they've been promised. Period. End of story. But along the way, we create an investment fund in which we put money into the investment fund and invest it like you would your 401k. And we let it grow just with the power of our economy. And we use the power of the U.S. economy to bail out Social Security. By the way, all risk is by the fund. You know, if the market goes up, the market goes down, doesn't matter, you still get your benefits.
Okay.
But the fund ends up bailing out social, and as I said earlier, we actually give a little bit more to some people.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.